Why does moving on from a breakup take so long? Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fugget, and that stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. And guys, this is something that all of you have either gone through or will go through. Healing from a breakup. A lot of factors, from how long you've been in the relationship, how deep your feelings were, and so on and so forth. You know, what you have going on in your life, personal interests, career, how busy you are, and what have you. So, well, another thing is the circumstances around the breakup. So, if you chose the breakup, there's still a healing process, but it's not as bad as if it comes out of left field, right? If or maybe she broke your heart or cheated or just said, you know what, it's not you, it's me, all those things. Whatever it is, it's never easy. And you know, when you first have a breakup, when you're first broken up with in particular, you start to scramble like it's like there's a fire in your house and you're trying to find an extinguisher. You know, you're trying to put out the pain. You're either trying to reconnect and rekindle the relationship, do anything you can to save it, or if you know it's over, it doesn't mean that you just have a reset button, right? You can't just reboot the system and you're fine. It doesn't work that way. And if you're going through it, I feel for you. And I know what you're feeling because I've gone through that as well. And there's really no words that will help you. I think you just have to remember that you're going to feel pain. And feeling pain is the evidence that you cared about somebody, you know, that they meant something to you, and that you had the capacity to love somebody with maybe your whole heart. But only time will show you the imperfections or the things about that relationship and why it wasn't going to work. And some people say, well, hold out hope, it may work, you might come back together and they might be the love of your life and all these other things, and that very well may be true. So I don't want to be Debbie Downer or anything, but the worst thing you can do is to hold out hope when maybe it is hopeless. Maybe the person has moved on. Maybe they're in love with somebody else. Maybe they've had some self-aware, self-actualization moments and know that they don't want to be with you. And to you, in your heart, your mind, that was the one for you. You know, I've had breakup pain that has lasted a year, year and a half or more, where it was a very, very slow healing process, where from day to day, I didn't know how I was going to get to the next minute, let alone the next hour. You know, it was surrounded by highs and lows emotionally, moments of anger where I'm like mad at them, and then the next minute I'm going to show them, and then, you know, wanted to start the revenge tour, so to speak, of, you know, looking my best, feeling my best, making more money, trying to find ways to get them to notice, whether it's posting on social media, all these other things. And, you know, like, I guess the best way to say it is acts of desperation in an attempt to get their attention or to get, you know, them back in your life. But, you know, people can tell you, you know, sound advice. They can tell you all these other things, but look for those friends or family that will just listen, you know? You don't necessarily need advice right now. What you need is somebody to just hear you. Somebody to just let you verbally, say the same things over and over again and really get to the same conclusion, and that is you're broken up. It's not easy to take. and there's nothing that anyone can really do or say that will permanently fix your state of mind. And the best thing you can do is continue to focus on yourself. Allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to cry over it, to feel all the stages of grief, because you'll feel them. And you won't necessarily feel them in particular order, but you'll feel all of them in some shape or form. And the best thing you can do is just try not to let yourself get so down that you start to either abuse other forms of medication, right? Whether it's alcohol, drugs, food, hookups, going out and just having tons of random sex because at least you have physical intimacy with somebody else. Because what usually happens is after those situations are done, you feel even more empty inside. So you're going to take the path you're going to take. And I don't know if you find this video helpful or if you think, okay, what the hell, why did I listen to this? But it's true, you're gonna feel what you're gonna feel. And there's a lot of dating coaches out there that will have like emergency programs that will, how to get her back, and this is a guaranteed way. And there's no way that anybody can guarantee you that you're gonna be able to get this girl back, because only she knows her heart, and only you two know the whole story of what happened. So are there little things you can do to manipulate the situation and maybe get her back? Maybe it's a matter of thinking back to, when you the things you didn't listen to her, that they were problems. Because guys, we have a strange commonality in that a lot of times women will give us tons of hints of what's wrong. And sometimes it registers and sometimes it doesn't. Because we're just like, oh, everything's fine. Yeah, it's good. We get lazy, complacent in the relationship. We quit trying. We quit telling her that she's beautiful. We quit doing the things to court her, right? That's an old term, but, to seduce her would be a better word, or to impress her. You stop doing those things when you get comfortable, and maybe you've gotten lazy, maybe you're not ambitious, maybe you're not supportive of her, because you feel like, she'll be around forever because, hey, she's with me, we're in love, we sleep together every night, so I don't have to try anymore. Not the case. If you're happy within yourself and the direction of your life and your career or school or taking care of your health, you're going to be a much better person to be around. But if you're down and out and you're looking for her to be your happiness, and you're always dragging her down because of your bad mood or your temper or whatnot, if you're no fun to be around, it's going to be the beginning of the end. So you gotta perk up, Buttercup. You gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps. So it might be too late with this one, but learn. If it is too late, then learn from this relationship and don't repeat those mistakes in the next. You can't take your baggage from this relationship to the next because you have no idea who this next person is. You can only learn from the relationship, the wrongs that you did. You got to look for the things that were red flags that you'll look for in the next relationship and go, when I see these things, I got to pay closer attention to it, because maybe I'm continuing to attract a person with these types of personality traits that lead to whatever failure it was in the relationship. So a lot of food for thought, but if you're heartbroken, I'm sorry, it sucks. But I guarantee you that if you do the work on yourself, on personal development, personal reflection, and become a better mate to the next person, you will have more success. Good luck. Like, share, subscribe.